Hi guys, Alexis Sanchez. Obviously, with every month, every week, every fixture that goes past, the inevitable, whether you want to believe it or not, the inevitable that next season we're probably not going to have Alexis Sanchez hits home even more. I mean, any team that was serious, especially the lies that we're told at Arsenal about how we want to do this and that, with in hindsight finishing second in the league, any new deal, especially for your prized assets, should be agreed last summer at the very least, or within the months earlier in the season. That didn't happen. So we obviously know we face a big sum realistically, regardless of Wenger saying he's got a year and a bit left on his contract. We know, anyone knows in football terms, we either sell him for a decent fee, which we probably won't get as much as we could, get a decent fee in the summer, well, that's it. Or we risk losing him for free, which cannot happen for most players, especially someone that we paid 30 odd million, especially someone who's world class, and especially someone like Alexis Sanchez. I don't need to tell you how good the guy is. If you watch football, you know. I'm done speaking about how good he is. Well, let's assess his options should he decide to, whatever he decides to do, in fact. Obviously, the first one, I wouldn't do this myself if I'm him, and that's stay at Arsenal. I mean, in Arsenal's defence, Wenger's still a big pull for the guy. He's made him feel important like he hasn't had since Udinese. He's probably made him. I don't want to say when Alexis has fell out of love for the game, but an added sense of the game. He made him feel important. Alexis is the main man at Arsenal. He's been there since he has the savior, the guy we look to for anything. We worship him everywhere you go. Alexis baby, probably the highest shirt seller. Yeah, he's loved. We love the little Chilean man. We celebrated the Copa America like it was our own. Yeah, he's loved here. Added to that, he could use his how much he's worth and his worth to the club to leverage the best financial deal, be the highest earner at the club. He's 28 going 29. Maybe he decides he wants stability. We've heard him say he likes London. Arsenal could afford him stability because we're not going to sign another player like him. It's very unlikely. He's going to play. If he goes to the big clubs, he's just one of the many stars. Another star comes in, and just like at Barca, it could happen again. So maybe he could stay at Arsenal. That's just wishful thinking. I do believe we could sell him to stay, but there's no intention by this club, and he probably wants to see some sort of ambition in the summer, some sort of guidance, like I keep talking about in all my videos. He ain't gonna see that. So yeah, that one goes out the window, staying at Arsenal. Next, he could go to Atletico, reunited with Simeone, a guy that I would like at Arsenal, reunited with Simeone, playing at Atletico. Obviously, it's not Barca or Madrid. Anyone in Spain, bar them, is going to be a downgrade. But like I said, he's played under Simeone before. He'll play for a team with passionate fans. He'll be loved. He'll play for a team with work rate, a manager that loves work rate. It'll be a match made in heaven. The biggest question mark is, with the question marks over Simeone's future, over Griezmann's future, and several other of their players, with them moving into a new stadium, you don't know where the club is going to be. You don't know if all their personnel is going to be there. As an Arsenal fan who's seen key players leave due to stadiums and not managers, players wanting to do certain things, I'd probably be a bit hesitant if I was Alexis to go to Atletico, but it does present a good option. Juventus, he's been in Italy before. No way to describe it. We don't need to keep it long here. Biggest club in Italy, run away with the league. He'd win titles. They do decent in the Champions League near enough every year. Right now Allegri's there, someone that demands excellence. Another one who will fit right at home. Right at home. I don't know his allegiances to Udinese and things like that, but I'd imagine if they came in, you'd have to do that. PSG, healthy salary. Another team that runs away with the league in France. Obviously, they're not doing it this year. That could even add to the excitement for Alexis. They're running away with the league. Healthy salary. Great playing squad. Obviously, they messed up in the Champions League, but great playing squad. A lot of South Americans will be at home. They're one of the biggest sides, forward thinking, looking to get bigger. They clearly have ambitions to, like City, to want to win the champs, whether they've done it or they're going about it the right way or not. So that's a great project for Alexis. After that, City reunited with Pep Guardiola. No doubt about it. City would take him if they could. He'd be surrounded by the likes of Sane, Sterling, Gab Jesus, a number of excellent attacking players. Obviously, someone will probably have to leave if this happen. It did happen. Playing under Pep again, no need to even describe how great Pep is. His CV says it all. You always see how the last two fixtures, how they've embraced each other. The love is clearly there. He's someone who demands excellence of Alexis. I remember Pep Guardiola at Barcelona going ballistic at Alexis because he got injured due to playing for Chile and he pulled up in the game for Barca. So Yeah, he'd see someone that doesn't quite frankly care who you are, that demands excellence of your players, innovative, everything, all of that sort of stuff. That's the City one out of it. I didn't want to add United, but he's been linked. Jose Mourinho, United can afford every player in the world. Jose Mourinho, siege mentality. Personally, someone that I love, Jose. I could see if I was Alexis, it probably won't happen, and because of the way United are and they're not where they used to be and stuff. But that could present a good option. Chelsea in London, he's clearly settled in London. It's the place to be. Biggest league, they can afford him. Another one, Conte, surrounded by winners in their squad, surrounded by great players on paper. Hazard, Costa, etc., etc. One of the best playing squads in the league. No way around it. They're going to win the league. Well, it looks like they're going to win the league. I don't want to say they're going to, but it looks like they are. Be playing for a big club. Personally, I can't see the Chelsea one happening, but on the basis that he wants to stay in London and things like that, and they can afford him, you have to add them as an you have to have them as an option. In short, no one knows what Alexis is gonna do. He could even move to, I don't want to say Madrid because of the Barca links, but pretty much, and he could even go Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich with Robin and Ribery not getting any younger. Costa playing coy on his future. I know they're making Coleman's deal permanent, but he could even go there. In short, guys, there's a lot of clubs Alexis Sanchez could sign for. He walks into any side in the world. If he doesn't start, he's near enough there. Yeah, he'll have a pick of choices. Obviously, there's some other clubs like I was alluding to before I made another point. There's a lot of other clubs you could consider. I just thought the clubs that he's either been linked with or I could see him going. If I was him, try to put myself in his shoes. Hopefully he stays. I'm pretty sure anyone that watches these videos know I'm 99.9% sure the guy's gone. If I was him, I would leave. We've been here before. It will hurt, but we move on. And as an Arsenal fan, I simply don't care who wants to leave anymore. Like, I just want something to believe in. But yeah, Deludaguna signing out. That's Alexis's options, or what I perceive could be his options.